want to dice up some summer squashes here. Fairly small, but doesn't have to be tiny. And I'll meet you over at the stove. Okay, so I've got some oil getting hot, and then we're going to saute the summer squash with some onions. I don't want this to completely cook, but pretty close. I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken broth. While I am letting the vegetables cook, I do have a pot of water starting. I'm going to cook some bow tie pasta. So just letting that water heat up. I have chicken bacon in the oven. So we're just going to keep cooking this. And I do want to add some salt and pepper. That's going to be to taste. That's going to be quite a lot, so I'm going to add just a little bit more, not much. I'm going to add about a heaping teaspoon of garlic powder. Now you don't have to even add chicken to this. It makes a delicious meal with just the vegetables in the cheese sauce. But kind of a creamy sauce, but it has Parmesan cheese in it. Okay, we're going to let that continue to cook just a little longer. Okay, I added just a little more chicken broth because it was going to be really thick otherwise. So I added more chicken broth, and now I'm going to put in some heavy cream. And again, I'm adding quite a lot. Just because this is going to be a big pot. By the time I add the noodles and the chicken to it. So we may even add a little more. Right now we're going to stop here. I want this to heat up a little bit before I start putting the Parmesan cheese in. I have also made this as simple as the onions and carrots cooked together, and then after the sauce is made, just before it's done, I put frozen peas in it. That is also very good. Alright, I'm going to start out with a heaping 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm probably going to need more. We're just going to let it cook and see. Because again, this is a larger pot than I normally make. Normally I just make a small amount in a deep skillet. Okay, we want to let this continue to cook and see if it's starting to get thick. We may have to add more cheese. Just keep tasting it as you go. This is a recipe that's definitely to taste on the seasonings as well as the cheese. I did turn the fan on just to get the steam away. It's almost done. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken. You can season your chicken however you want. Mine's pretty basic with the salt and pepper. I knew we had a lot of flavor coming with the white sauce. I did add just a little more of the Parmesan cheese, so probably a 1/2 cup total for this size pot. Now you can serve it a couple of different ways. You could have your chicken breast and then have your noodles stirred into the white sauce and serve them side by side. I just like to mix it all and let it just sort of marinate a little here on low heat while that chicken absorbs that yummy flavor of the sauce. Then as soon as the noodles are done, they will be going in. Alright, our noodles are done, so I'm just going to pour them right in. You can see it's gotten nice and thick. Oops. So this is ready to plate up. And guys, I hope you'll try this because it is delicious. It's restaurant quality. I did want to tell you one other thing that would be good if you're not a summer squash person or you only like them when they're in season, that kind of thing. Always start with the onions and carrots and then decide what your complementary vegetable you want to add is. Today I went with summer squash, but I've told you that I've also used frozen peas. Another vegetable I like to use, or two, is broccoli and cauliflower. So, but always start with the onions and the carrots and let them cook down just a little, and then add your other vegetables. Alright, so I hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll see you back here next week. Bye.